Launcher. So I'm coming on to talk to you today about finding your role as a founder for your social enterprise, for your business, whatever it is that you've started. Starting up something can be, it's like you're off to the races and you have no idea, when that's ever going to stop. But at some point you reach a point where you're just tired and you're overwhelmed and you've got a lot going on and you don't know exactly where your role is and what you should be focusing on. And last week I was there. So this past week I decided I would not do anything on social media. I was going to just take a week off and not do anything regarding social media. And if you know me, I love social media, so I like to be on there. But I also wanted to be genuine as to what I was putting on and to how I felt about the mission and about the program, and really be present in what I was putting up. So I took that week off and kind of used it as a time to just rejuvenate, think about my mission, think about my role as a founder in the organization. And what I came to find was that I had been actually focusing my energies in the wrong area. So there are some areas of your business or your program or your organization that you really need to be focused on, because you're the integral part of that piece. And so when you're not focusing on that and you're focusing on the smaller details or the details that you don't need to focus on, and you can have someone else kind of offset those tasks by delegating them, you can really get a lot more done. But sometimes it's just difficult enough just to figure out what those tasks are that you should be doing. So this week I really took a deeper look into what am I trying to do? Like, what is my overall mission for the organization? What did I originally start this organization to be and to become? And I originally started the organization so that it could be a platform for people who want to give to someone who is in need, and I could connect the two and really kind of be a matchmaker for both of the sides. And that's exactly what Launchpad is here to do. And what I realized is that I was spending my efforts and my energy on tasks that didn't actually go directly to that mission, which means that I would never be able to expand if I didn't get back on track with the mission that I needed. So when you think about your organization, I do think it's really important to kind of consider what it is that you originally started the program or the business to do. Like, what was the core idea behind you beginning your organization? Because I think it takes you in a lot of different directions, and that's okay, but you should always be able to center back. And I learned that today after meeting with someone and talking to them about what the organization is, kind of what my goals are. And I realize I'm actually way off on the direction of what I need to be doing right now. And a book that I love that's on that is called The E-Myth, and it really talks about creating processes and things that you don't necessarily have to do, but that someone else can come in and help you with, so that you can focus on the tasks that really need your specific attention. And after a while, I feel like as a founder, you get stuck on, I need to focus on everything and I need to have my hand in everything, but you really don't have to. And it's worth it to sit down and figure out exactly the things that you need to have your hand in and that you can only do yourself, and everything else you need to somehow find a way to offset. So this week was a little bit of an eye-opener, just kind of finding my place within my own organization, which sounds really interesting and funny to me that I am doing that. But I do feel a lot more centered and focused on what I'm going to be doing and where I'm going with the organization and how I want to do things. And so I just thought I'd talk about that, since last week in my newsletter, if you're on there, you know that last week I did talk about feeling burned out, and that it finally caught up with me, and taking that week to just kind of rejuvenate. And so I thought I would just come on and share that as kind of a video log this week. And it's not really to provide any tips this week, it's just really to kind of share the journey of what's going on with the Launchpad program. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I do really appreciate you watching. I hope this helped you in some way. And that book that I mentioned, The E-Myth, is amazing. It's kind of an older book, but it's a great book to read if you are working with other people, or you have your own business or own organization. It's a really fascinating book, so I would check that out, and I will try to leave the link in the description box. So anyway, if you're not signed up for my newsletter, go ahead and get on there. I will leave a link to that as well. And then also, thank you for watching, and don't forget, there's no limit to your spark, so get out there and create your own something amazing, and I will see you next week. Thank you so much.